Hey everybody, just an update on what our garden is starting to look like. Getting ready to water it. Right now we're watering the horses and donkeys while they're over there in the small pasture. Update on Samson, he's doing really good. He's walking normal. Y'all kept up with that. He was a little lame. He had a limp. I walked kind of slow. And now he's walking normal. He's lost quite a bit of weight. I don't see him right now. But, alright, so what I'm doing now is just picking weeds. A little chili pepper. Can't wait for them to get a little bit bigger. They're starting to look better than they did when I planted them. Starting to get used to being outside. Because I forgot to let y'all know that I had planted my chili peppers probably around late December, early January, and let them grow inside. So they would get at least that big before planting them. Thing to do with hatch chili is, or any kind of little chili, or any plants that you kind of grow inside, is to let them get big. Weed growing right next to it. And as they get bigger, you'll want to put them outside for a little while to let the breeze blow on it. So when you put them outside, they'll have a strong stem. Because if you just grow them inside without ever knowing what it's like to have breeze up against it, it will not know or not get thick enough to withstand the breeze or the wind outside. So what I did was I put them outside every once in a while, and then I also put the fan on it. And another thing you can do is about 3-4 times a day, just kind of like rub your hand across the tops of them, just get them used to kind of bending. So a couple tips if you're wanting to grow something inside the house before you plant it in your garden, because otherwise you will get plants that are not used to the wind. And I guess this little guy being at the end here, he or she is having a hard time staying straight up. So I had to put like a little stick. But yeah, it has a little bend in its stem, and that is from heavy winds. And like I said, in order to prevent that, you'll want to put them outside, a couple times, a few times before they get planted, maybe 3, 4, 5 times. Also to know what it feels like to be outside instead of just inside, and a fan on very low settings. I did mine for probably about an hour or so, each day, and then gradually gradually worked its way up. Going out, going out, going out. I don't want you getting that stuff. Always something interesting in at the Cooper farm. And she's helping me dig up weeds. She's always here. She's a very curious little cat. She likes to work. And what was I saying? And then the other thing you'll want to do is run your hand across the plant so it will get used to being moved around, and it will create a thicker stem or a thicker neck. And So yeah, you will want to do that. Otherwise, not just one of your plants will bend over, but all of them more than likely will bend because they won't be used to high winds or even low winds. Let's see, what else? So we planted these peppers probably around December, January time frame, and we had regular light on it and also a lamp on it that acts like the sun, and so artificial light on the plant from morning to dark. And then we also bought a heater to keep the chili peppers at a certain temperature, because chili likes to grow in at least 80 degrees or more. So we kept the temperature between 80. Sometimes it got down to about 75, but they were fine because it had the artificial lamp on it, and it raised the temp, you know, on top. And I'd water them with warm water. So yeah, these little hatch chili peppers got pampered, and I was almost a little concerned with them being so pampered inside that they may not do well outside. But they seem to be doing well, and I hope I get at least a couple of plants that will actually grow. So far, the majority of them are looking pretty good. So that's my knowledge about hatch chili peppers. If you want to grow hatch chili, it's quite a process. But the other thing I'm doing, besides waiting on the hose to water these guys, is just making sure that the weeds are not taking over, kind of getting rid of the weeds as I go, so I'm not out here for hours picking weeds. Because like I said before in the last video, we don't like to pick weeds, so less we have to be out here picking weeds, the better. So see how many times I can say so before we end this video. Now I don't know how to start the new sentence. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good one. I'm gonna kind of continue looking for other weeds and then water everything, and keep praying for that we get all of our peppers. So these are bell peppers, and this is, let's see, I guess another bell pepper. It says gallon yellow, so I'm assuming that's, I didn't buy these, so I'm assuming that's a yellow pepper. And then down here are 2 mammoth jalapeno plants, and these put out quite a bit, so we only got 2. And what I like to do with jalapenos, which is my absolute favorite thing to do with jalapenos, is wrap it with Philadelphia cream cheese. Open up the jalapeno, cut it in half, take all the seeds out, put some Philadelphia cream cheese in the jalapeno pepper, wrap it with bacon. Google how long you need to cook it. I don't know right now. And you got bacon jalapeno poppers, and they are awesome. All right, so I gave y'all a few tips and what to do with your jalapeno peppers, even if you get them from the grocery store. Y'all take care. Bye.